All right, so we're recording. I'm getting like a bazillion text messages because my sister's baby shower is coming up this weekend, so I'm in a group message on that. Anyway, okay, so here we are, first team call in a couple of weeks since I was out of town. And we're going to talk tonight about 3 common mistakes that sort of really kill business growth and what we can do and say instead to help with this. So I listened to a training not too long ago, and this is taken from that. And the lady that was leading the training, she's like really a big time person in network marketing. And she says, if you're not creating the income or impact you want in your business, it's usually not because of what you're doing. It's likely because of what you're saying. And the more that she explained this, the more I was like, oh my gosh, she's totally right. Because you know, we have our prescribed formula of like, you know, post this many times a day and post about this and talk about that and stuff like that. But it's, you know, we can do those things, like go through the motions or whatever, but it's the words that we use that are really going to connect with people and cause them to want to, you know, chat with us and find out more and that sort of thing. I mean, we have to grab their attention. So the first common mistake that she outlined that we make is we focus more on like facts and statistics rather than benefits. So when you're talking about, you know, like Shakeology, for example, and you talk about all the ingredients and we say we use superfoods a lot. People are like, well, what are superfoods? You know, I get that question a lot. Like, well, what's a superfood and what does it do? Or, you know, we talk about the steps to use the products, or facts and statistics about how many people have had success with Beachbody programs or that sort of thing. Like, facts tell, stories sell. That's one thing that I've heard a lot along the line from some of the top coaches. Facts tell and stories sell. So we can talk about all the statistics and the buzzwords and that sort of thing, but your prospect sort of checks out because they get bored. So we have to figure out how to take that information, which is all important. I mean, we need to talk about all the wonderful ingredients in Shakeology and all the, you know, steps that we follow that give us amazing results. And you know, how, you know, when you do like a coach sneak peek, like how your comp plan is broken down, people, you know, you need to talk about that, but people are going to, what you need to always ask yourself is put yourself in the place of the prospect and say, like, why should I care about that? What does that do for me? So instead of just talking, you know, just facts and statistics and just words that explain, you need to talk about what it can do for people. So highlighting the benefits and the results and making that 80% of your talk on the post. So it's great to say, oh, I drink Shakeology every day and it's got 72 superfoods and it's got antioxidants and protein and fiber. Like, that's great. But then people are going to be like, well, okay, but so do other things. So why is that relevant to me? Or like, what do superfoods do? What do antioxidants do? So, you know, so highlighting, you know, Shakeology's got pre and probiotics, which are so helpful if you have stomach issues. Like I've struggled with stomach ulcers in the past, and now I don't have to worry about being out somewhere and like suddenly having a horrible stomach attack because Shakeology's helped with that, with all of its ingredients. Or, you know, just something like that. You have to like make it relevant, and you sort of tailor that to once you get to know your prospect, you know, as you're building these relationships and you know what they're struggling with, then you can show them, it's easier to highlight how specifically this product is going to help them, or how specifically the program is going to give them what they want. So focusing more on benefits and results, whether they're your benefits and results that you have experienced for yourself, or if they have a problem that you maybe haven't experienced before, but you know someone on the team that has, like Jennifer Potts, when she was on our team, she had struggled with IBS for years. That's not something I've personally experienced, but I was able, when somebody said like, oh gosh, I have like horrible, like, digestive problems, then I could be like, well, there's this girl on my team and she had IBS for years and the doctors couldn't figure it out. And now she's been drinking Shakeology and she has no problems. Or like high cholesterol. I don't have high cholesterol, but my husband did, and he's young and relatively healthy. And that's an anomaly. And, when he started drinking Shakeology, it went down like 34 points in 3 months. So that's, rather than just saying Shakeology will lower your cholesterol, if you can say, hey, Shakeology has all these wonderful ingredients and here's how it's helped somebody that I know, it's going to be more impactful. Does that make sense? So it's going to grab your prospect's attention and have them saying, oh, okay, why I should care about this because it directly affects something that directly affects me. So the magic word kind of formula for this, and it kind of gives instant value to your product or your business. My product can help you lose weight. It can help you fit into your skinny jeans. It can help you sleep better. It's going to give you more energy to keep up with your kids, just tailoring to what their needs are. And then when you share the business opportunity, it's the same thing. It can help you quit a job that you hate. That's my jam right now. Like, I was in a miserable job for a long time, so I can share that with people. This business can help you quit a job that you hate. It can, for like stay-at-home moms, it can help you contribute to a household income without spending time away from your kids. It's going to give you time to spend with your family and still, find some fulfillment and that sort of thing. Like baby boomers, my mom's generation, it's going to help you sock away money for retirement. Or college kids, you can start paying toward your student loans so that you aren't starting out in like a mound of soul crushing debt that that we all are experiencing, even into our 30s and beyond. So it's really just showing the value right away. My product can help you do this very specific thing that I know that you are bothered by and wish that you could change. So you want to, and one of the things that she had said, you want to sell the destination and not the airplane. So like when you're going on vacation, you don't give a crap about what kind of upholstery is on the seats and, how many nautical miles it has flown from destination A to B. You don't care about the airplane itself. You just want to get to where you're going and have the fun stuff and the good stuff. So sell the destination, not the airplane. Okay. And 80% of the time, 80-20 on stories versus facts. All right. Common mistake number 2 that we make, the benefits we talk about are too common or boring. So, if you think about, like, especially in America, and I noticed this a lot being in Europe for the last 2 weeks, dude, in American culture, we are so bombarded with marketing all the time. All the time. If you're driving down the road and there's great big billboards and there's ads on the radio. Like you can't even hardly listen to the radio anymore. Even the commercial free ones have like a top of the hour, 10-minute long commercial block where you just have to hear about all the things that you should buy. And, it's on TV and it's on your Pandora and we're just bombarded constantly. And because we're such a consumer-driven society and we're such a fat society because of all the, horrible things that are available, like McDonald's is so cheap, with all their deals, or like the Wendy's $4 deal where you get like 4 things and they're all really, just ugh, gross. But it's, it's cheap, so people grab it or whatever. So we're bombarded with that all the time, and we've become this really, unhealthy fat society. So then there's this whole industry that's cropped up. And, if you look at magazines in the grocery store, they're all talking about this slim and detox tea or flat abs in 2 days diet and blah, blah, blah. It's so much noise just all the time that people are hearing. So you've got to set yourself apart from that because they hear it all the time. So if you're talking about, the benefits of what we've got, it's, you've got to find a way to make it stand out. So as much as people really want what we provide with, weight loss and better health and stuff like that, what people really want to know is how our products or our business opportunity will make them feel by using them. So for that reason, you want to include like feeling words when you're talking about your business opportunity. So depending on what, their benefit is, like, let's see, if you have a lady that is wanting to look good for her class reunion, she's gained some weight and she's got a class reunion event coming up or something, our products can help you, lose the weight and feel confident so that you can walk into your class reunion, with your head held high and see all of your classmates and whatever. Like, that was a really terrible example, I guess, but you get what I'm saying. Like you figure out what it is that they are struggling with, and then our products are going to make this feel better because we're all about feeling, and so it has to stand out from the noise of like, drink this tea or drink this powder or take this pill and this and that. I mean, you can do that and you can show like, oh yeah, there's, results from this. But if you say like, along with it, you're going to get results and you're going to feel amazing. You're going to, our products are going to help you feel confident in your bikini this year so that you can go to the beach and enjoy time with your family without having to worry about your, your arm jiggle or something, or bending over to pick up a beach ball and looking fat. That was always my thing. Like I could not enjoy the beach because I was like, I have to sit just a certain way so that my belly will suck in the right way, and I could never have fun, So including feelings, how it's going to make them feel, because that's what grabs people is something that reaches out to their heart and says, ooh, that's me, kind of stabs them in the heart and says, that's me. That's how you're going to build a successful business as far as customers, and also as far as like, business prospects that are going to be members of your team. If you have a woman who maybe, feels like she's lost her identity as a mom or something, like our business is going to give you a sense of community. It's going to give you like adults to talk to because, if you're a stay-at-home mom and you're just with the kid all day, then sometimes you miss that adult conversation. I guess, I don't know. I talk to the dog, but whatever. It hasn't gotten old yet. But, that's going to be able to give her, a sense of identity apart from just being a mom. So that's going to make her feel like her self-worth is increased, so it's just, you have to add that feeling in there, and that's going to really, really, help you to avoid using the same generic message for everybody. Okay, mistake number 3, using the same generic message in all of your advertising. So it doesn't really work because people join your team or purchase products and programs for all kinds of different reasons. So if you're just constantly putting out one generic message, like this is going to help you lose weight, this is going to help you tone up, this is going to, you have to, the more customized your message is, the more people are going to respond to it because they're going to say, oh, okay, you're talking to me. So to make sure that your prospects really sort of get the value of your products and your business opportunity, you have to be sure to talk about what's important to them. WITT is the WIT that the lady called it in the training that I was listening to. So, and that goes back to whatever their pain point is, whatever it is that they're struggling with. You have to match your message to their wit. So, if you have like someone around my mom's age, like a baby boomer, for example, I thought this was a really good one. And they were talking about, I have a business, like, so when you're talking to them, you don't want to say, oh, I work for a business, I have a business that helps people lose weight, and we're like the leader in nutrition, and we're the leader in blah blah blah, like so many million people have done our workouts and stuff like that, and people are going to be like, big whoop, yay, good for them, why do I care? But if you say, hey, I have a business that helps grandparents like you be able to have money to take their grandkids on, awesome adventures and make memories. That's way more meaningful than just, a bazillion people do these workouts and have businesses and make money. Like, they're not going to care. So the more that you can customize it and make it not so generic, like, yeah, you're going to be in good health and be able to run after your grandkids, and you can make a little money on the side that is also going to allow you to travel or supplement your retirement income or something like that. Just making it tailored to what they need will really help to reach out to them and to make them more curious about what you're doing and say, tell me a little bit more. So so that's basically, it's kind of short and sweet this evening, but those are three big mistakes that I find, as I was listening through to the training. And I will, if you guys want, I'll post a link to, I think she's going to run a couple more webinars here soon. I'll post a link to it. It's called Magic Words. And it was super duper helpful just in, because we do, and a lot of times, especially when we're busy and stuff, we get caught up in just trying to get that post out there. Just, let me just throw something up, for the sake of I have to post 3 to 5 times a day without really like thinking about how that message is going to impact or not impact our target audience. So, and your target audience, just because you have an avatar, a client avatar, I know that Sarah Dan talks about that, right? And who your ideal client is. And that's a wonderful thing to have, but you have to also understand that that personality type doesn't necessarily mean that it's all going to be one specific age range or one specific type of career or something like that. So you can have somebody that fits your client avatar that's a stay-at-home mom, and then you can also have somebody that fits your client avatar that's maybe like a high-ranking corporate somebody or other. And they both equally hate where they are in their lives right now, and they both love the message that you're putting out. So it's just a matter of not pigeonholing. Does that make sense? Not making it so generic, like, hey, stay-at-home mom, you're going to be able to bring in money and have time with your kids. Hey, corporate mom, you want more time with your kids, but you need to have money. So it's, it's the same message, but just tailored a little differently to their specific situation to show them how it can work for them. So, do you have any questions or anything you would like to, have me expound further on with this? It was like an 1.5-hour webinar. So, I've got a lot of info if you need it. Okay, so a couple of announcements. Shift Shop is launching on July 12th. If anybody's thinking about doing that, the markers are already available to purchase so that you can get them and go ahead and have them when it launches. I'm not sure what day of the week the 12th is. Is that a Monday? I feel like it's not. I'm trying to look at my calendar.
It's a Wednesday or Thursday.
Oh, Wednesday. Okay, that messes with my OCD. I don't know about you. July 12th. Yeah, that's a Wednesday.
I was like, my birthday's on Sunday and it's the 9th, so let me count forward.
That's a good, yay! A birthday celebration coming up soon. That's exciting.
Yeah.
So I will probably not start Shift Shop until that next Monday. Also because I'll be in New Orleans at Summit. We fly out on Wednesday, but I have to start on a Monday. I don't know what it is. I'll just work out with something else up until then, but that's just a matter of personal preference. But if you're planning on doing it, the markers are available so that you can go ahead and get those pre-ordered. How did your Coach Sneak Peek go?
I haven't had it didn't have any engagement in it at all. The one person that was coming is already a challenger, and I'm going to talk to her to see if she wants to change to coach membership just for the discount, or if she wants to work it, and talk to her one-on-one and see.
Oh, great. In one of my million groups that I'm now in for, once you hit diamond, they start putting you in groups. It's a lot of info. I mean, it's really, really good, but I can't remember exactly which one. I screenshotted it though. Somebody had a really, really good follow-up script for when they were asking somebody if they wanted to switch over to like discount coach status, or even like, I guess if she wanted to be an active coach in the future, but going from just a regular Shakeology HD order to the discount order. They had a really super good kind of follow-up, way to start the conversation with that. So I'll send that to you because it was really, really good. So, and made it like not awkward to reach out. So I'll send that to you so you can look that over if you want. So that's good. That's good. My first couple of coach business opportunity things, I didn't have much engagement either. People watch. I mean, they might not interact. They might not say too much, but they're always watching. So don't let it discourage you. It'll be, it's not something that happens overnight. People just, they watch all the time. And then before you know it, they'll be messaging you like, hey, can you tell me a little bit more about this? It took me probably, 6 or 8 months or so before people started doing that. So don't let it discourage you. Those first couple are always, just really more of a chance to people to kind of get a little bit nosy without having to be too obvious. So, but they're always watching. They definitely are. They just want to see if you're going to show up. So don't let it discourage you. I will, since I'm not out of the country anymore, next time you have one, I'll definitely pop in and I'll ask questions and stuff to drive some engagement for you. So anyway, it seems like your group is going well. Your Happy Healthy Life, that seems to be going well.
I haven't gotten any conversion from that either, but I'm still working on building it, and I think at least making some laying the groundwork there.
Yeah, absolutely. It takes a while, you have to provide a ton of free value before people really start engaging. It's just one of those things. They just, they want to know for sure. But we're a very skeptical society these days. So people just want to see that you are going to keep showing up, and it will happen. I mean, just don't let yourself get discouraged, because you are doing a really great job of laying a strong foundation and providing a ton of value for people, and, and posting regularly and stuff. So
my paid group is trying to incorporate some more accountability, because they just have like all totally fallen off the wagon and needed like to get back on. So they're all supposed to be posting about their workouts and meals to kind of get back into it. So
yeah, it's and summer is tough sometimes too. People are just
yeah, well, 2 of them have weddings in July, and I'm like, come on, guys, you're just wanting to work out for your wedding.
Yeah, sweating for the dress. Okay. Yeah, well, we can definitely, when I get off here, I will message you some stuff about some ideas that I've gotten from other people about increasing engagement in your groups and stuff like that too. I'll find that and send it to you. So, but it's just don't let it get you down.
By the way,
do what?
Is your account okay now, by the way? Did they get it?
Yes, thank God. Natalie has corporate connections, so she was able to help me out, because I had no idea anything was even going on. All the teenagers would get on the Wi-Fi, and it would be like 2 seconds. I mean, like I could get in my room and check, but as soon as they got in their rooms and got on it, because they were all on Snapchat. I don't even know what Snapchat's about. Seriously. I'm just like, why is this taking up so much bandwidth on the internet? Jesus. So I basically didn't have Wi-Fi for like most of the trip, because it would just spin, like nothing would happen.
Oh,
so we had been out actually in the countryside all day, and I don't use my data over there unless it's like I need a map to know where I'm going or something. And I got back, and thankfully the Wi-Fi worked for a second, and she was like, do you have your phone? It's important. And I messaged her, and she told me that, and I'm like, oh my God, because I couldn't do anything with all the kids being on the Wi-Fi and stuff. And our hotel was like out of the city center, so it wasn't like I could just walk to a cafe, and I was freaking out. But yeah, she helped me. I still don't know who it was that was trying to cancel. I guess they'll be surprised next month when they get charged again. But,
like, what happened?
Yeah, nobody's
never talking
yet.
to that person.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but it is what it is. I mean, just the universe testing me. That's everything that has been a pain in the butt so far. That's what I'm telling myself. It's just the universe trying to test me to see if, but it's not going to win. I'm going to totally win. So no big deal. Okay. Well, right. Well, I guess that we are all finished. I'm going to jump on the call that Nat and Kelsey are doing. It's about all things Summit, since this is my first one. I'm kind of like, so do we wear workout clothes all the time, or do you just wear normal clothes? Or like, I don't want to be that girl either way. So I think it'll be really, really informative. So
yeah. And I don't know if you saw, but the Beachbody Champions created a YouTube page, and they put a bunch of the Facebook trainings that they did on the Facebook page onto YouTube, so that the subscription thing, so you can find them easier without having to scroll through all the posts and stuff.
Oh, so, no, I hadn't seen that.
Yeah, that's really helpful. There's a couple of Instagram ones I'm going to look at, because I don't understand Instagram stories at all. So
yeah, I keep seeing things about, it's the next big thing, and I'm like, oh shoot. I'm just not really getting this Facebook thing down. So
like, I think it's pictures through the day, but I'm not sure. I don't understand.
Yeah. Okay, we'll have to maybe tag team on that one, because I don't understand it either. So maybe we can work through it together. So.
All right. Have a good night.
All right. I will talk to you later. Bye.